Ding dong, dong ding.
A body has been discovered.
Okay.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin. A body has been discovered.
2. There were 2.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means... the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time.
What is this?
That was... See, I told you I took a break. It's gonna be hard to get back into this. Oh, like it always is. I mean, I never take breaks. That was the first time I've ever done it. Yoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag? Oh my god. Come on. Oh, no, we're in it. Let's do it. Let's get through this.
Could it be 2 victims?
But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? Yes, you did that for me.
What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Huh?
Shut the hell up!
Yeah, honestly, tell her.
This is just...
For now, I'm sleepy. Sorry, I gotta get in character. We should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
Yes. But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You could lower the body with that.
That one. It's the wrong one. Ah, those are the lights. Fuyiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. Yep, alright. The motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast. The baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body.
Now I'm gonna take off the hemp bag, okay?
I mean, yeah. Ugh! Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Yep.
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki.
No, I'm not gonna doubt anyone. I'm not gonna doubt anyone. Just a weird sentence, but I'm not gonna doubt anyone yet. This one's... We have no evidence on this one, for real.
You're wrong. I'm using your voice, sorry. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Oh, geez, it feels like someone died in here or something. Alright.
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone here for you. Bring it.
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is
Ibuki
impossible.
and Kyoko, and also it's impossible.
What?
So 2 people have been killed. Well, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who are at the hospital. Oh my god. The others?
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. Whoa, wait, are you better?
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Wait, you guys are better? Nagito, Akane, are you okay? Huh? Of course. What?
What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Anyway, I just gotta get through this.
Over?
Yeah, because I got bored.
For that silly reason.
I know that the killing I started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Oh, cares about the itty-bitty details. What matters is that it's already been cured. I am milliseconds away from freaking it. You have no idea. So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
Monokuma file!
Uh-huh.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again, we have to do this again.
The one thing that I will give this props for is this one happened fast. Like, I feel like the others, like, took their time. And, like, yeah, there was stuff going on, obviously. But, like, this one happened, I feel like, really fast. This would hit us hard, I agree. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us is killed, these two, then we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Yeah. Fuyuko's right, honestly. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's gonna happen to him? Yeah, true. Is he not gonna participate this time? Is that even allowed? No, stop crying. Huh?
That's weird.
Wait, what? Is it over? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. Nothing for you to worry about.
Hey,
Are you
Yep.
okay?
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry
this is
about.
bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
To me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems like I hate her. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. Sorry, my accent changed because of my hatred.
What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet.
It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
On both of them? Like, that's... Wow, alright. Leave it to you. Oh, yeah, and Fuyuko agrees. Then I'll leave that to you.
Let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good.
Yeah... That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sakes, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. But how do we do that? That's just you saying words, dude. Alright.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot.
It's because your clothes are so smothering. I was about to say, it's because you're in a jumpsuit, dude.
I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place.
Why is it hot? And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints, but it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No! Before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Well, there should be two, right? Oh, crap, it just shows us both. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. Wait, choking? Not suffocation? Or am I inversing choking and suffocation? Anyway, there are no other external injuries. Hyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool? What? Huh? That's not... Her body doesn't have enough blood. There's no way. It appears her death was instant. That's impossible. That... Huh? Something doesn't add up. Unless I'm just stupid. but let's just say I'm stupid for now. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this is going to be a useful clue. I think it is, actually. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people?
Unless there are 2 killers. Huh?
I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk.
That's what I'm... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have some theories, but we'll see. I always have theories, as you guys know, but... Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait to talk about it. I agree with that.
Oh, that's what a killer would think, Hajime. Or was there a reason that that joke fell flat, that they had to kill 2 people?
A reason for killing 2 people?
Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven.
I'll definitely find out.
I agree. We'll do this, Chiaki.
I think.
That's what I think.
Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Remember how I said I was saving a theory for later? That was about the murder. Remember, now stay with me, jingle jingle. Remember when Hajime said, like, he wanted to be more confident. He's saying he would prefer if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase. Huh? Am I drawing parallels here? Come on. Writing. Come on, jingle jingle. Pay attention. Anyway. Alright, Mikan, what's the verdict?
If only I had acted sooner, noticed sooner, whatever, Ibuki might have been saved.
If only I did anything. I mean, hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. But I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran into the hospital.
Holy moly, Mikan's voice. So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. Murderer.
That is a long story.
I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. So right if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
Oh my god, she thinks I did it. What happened to not doubting me? Alright. Mikan's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. The rope. Number 1. This rope that was had the baton lighting on the ceiling. Buki hanged herself with this rope and died. Yep. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue is a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Huh. That's... yeah. Where did this come from? Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. And I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment?
I literally just told Hajime to give me some time, but what's happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. But that was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. No, she didn't, but she did, but the game's treating it like she did. Anyway, so this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jesus, usually have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, well, let's get the worst part of it done. Buki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick.
Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet?
I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty.
It's blood, right?
There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else.
Blood on the soles has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. I have a feeling. I think I know what that
Damn
is.
right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though.
But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first.
It's true, the estimated time of death was written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after...
Does that mean she committed suicide? Okay, hold on. See, hold on. Hold on. This is what I was ranting about. Hold on, we're figuring it out.
No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence.
Okay, hold on. We're kind of figuring it out here.
Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head?
Oh, this is from the movie theater. Wait,
That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a monomy decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag.
yeah, okay.
Stepladder is tipped over on its side.
And it has blood on it.
This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw.
Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case,
Then it must be Hyoko's blood.
that's the only thing I can think of.
A blood stain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. Who's immune?
Stepladder has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Alright, theory number 1, I can't hold it in any longer. Hyoko died first.
There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage.
Wait, front of the stage? This was on the front of the stage? Huh.
The dull light in the video must have been coming from the candle. The candle is huge, might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting.
True. The candle has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Alright, Shiaki. Talk to me.
With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chucky was silently staring at the stage floor.
Did something drop on the floor there?
Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Dirty?
Hey,
See, take a close look at the floor.
see?
If you look closely... You're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far
but
from here.
still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. I'm not so sure about that.
The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide?
I don't know, I think they might have wanted us to see that. Smudge on the floor has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Alright, Hyoko. You know, Hyoko, I always joked around about it, and now that it's happened, I'm sorry. Sucks.
Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. She looks like she was forced to stand upright.
Damn it, who did this?
According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it.
I don't know about that. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this?
Her kimono's all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied on the front. Wait, did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Yoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Yoko's body here. If that's the case, Yoko was killed. Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here.
No. I think we're missing something here.
But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Yoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time?
No, I feel like she was already dead. And she must have... Where would she be, though?
Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Incorrect.
Hey!
I have multiple theories, but Hajime, do you have a minute? No. You're in the way.
Now.
Whoa. Honestly, that was sick.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help.
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Oh, that's exactly it. Well, it wouldn't be a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
Or it would have been a problem.
Sorry. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Hey, Akane! What's up?
hey,
Well, if there's something I want you to do for me, it looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful
Now
thing.
then.
Well, let's see.
I mean, yeah, this is for the murder investigation. I understand why Hajime would be upset by this, but yeah.
Akane reached the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on. What? There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room.
True, because she didn't allow anybody else in.
The key to her motel room, huh? If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very likely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier.
Or they're doing this elaborately to make us think that they would do that.
Which means we can conclude this is something Yoko had with her all along.
Motel room key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Well, of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Yoko's neck, don't you think?
No, incorrect. I think they're drawing attention to it.
Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. It's enough to make anybody faint.
Why would you think that? Wait, oh yeah, it's really hot in here too. This looks like the music venue's AC unit.
That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so.
It's running as a heater. It's over 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
I know why it's so damn hot.
I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. I wouldn't, actually. AC temperature has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. Curtain. Is there something behind here?
There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
Interesting.
It's not really a full-length
curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it didn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So, you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why do they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy.
Music venue curtain has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. There's a lot of weird things going on here. Also, what is this? Oh! Interesting.
Shattered remains of machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera
This,
unit.
too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put into the music venue for communication purposes. And why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here.
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they knew they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
True.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera. And that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw?
Surveillance camera unit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. What about the storage room? I'm going left to right here, the storage room.
Store that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too.
Yeah, cause... Oh, okay. Hey, Nagito. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Whoa, weird thought. So how about it? Did you find any clues? Sorry, that was my impression of you. Like, everybody's been doing that lately. I think it's like, you know, kind of trendy. The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Yoko, that probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any
Hajime.
sense.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer. I'm being, Hajime's done, dude. I kind of like it. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater.
After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight.
Movie theater?
Why the sudden interest in the movie theater?
What's this?
There's a lot of stickers, the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and too many. Feels somewhat depressing.
For the last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Wait, what? I never came in here before, so that's weird. Full-length mirror.
It's Zero Body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. A mirror this big would be easy to check how you look.
Alrighty then. Anything important in here?
There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums. There's also instruments and machines that I've never seen before.
But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Okay, is this all useless? Shelves?
There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations.
Huh?
black thick paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. A lot of stickers plastered on the front of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper looks like a little torn, but what does that mean? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. Guess I should go back to the music venue. Interesting. It was torn at the bottom. Even I'm horrified of my power of the Eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this?
The collective
You
will
stupid
of the
fool! I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads up for the fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Lift my head up. Does you mean there's something up there?
Huh? Hey, Hajime, take a look at this.
What?
Look, what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken.
What happened to it?
Like,
If something like this is in front of the door, think it might be a really big clue? Oh, like what was holding the door in place? That would be so dumb. A drumstick? I could break that, like, with just 2 fingers. Like, what? Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. 4, like, fully, well, we're like adults, right? Because they said we already graduated from Hope Street Academy, or we already lived out our school years, right? So we're all adults technically on this island. We just don't remember going to high school. It took the brunt of 4, like, people, like, to, you know, that just seems a little weird. Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to this music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. Sorry, past me has a little bit more of a nasally voice like Chiaki. Speaking of Chiaki, I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, and 1 of us is sexist. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go.
Vehicle signal. We charged the door at full force. Bam!
Did I do that in the exact same way? I hope I did.
The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door in here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door?
Broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then how is the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. The store is the only entrance. If they lock the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. They waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us? You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, say, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible,
I've listened to
but...
the whole story.
I heard what you 2 were discussing.
Chiaki! That was a kinda cool entrance.
Well?
Stop hitting on me. This is serious. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
See?
Look,
Whoa.
there's a weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right. What is this? Looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger.
Ew.
Why are you putting it in your mouth?
It smells like workshop chemicals.
And you put it in your mouth?
Endless chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start.
Oh, the heat. Wonder if it made some kind of glue.
For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about?
Ew.
Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right?
semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth mode section of your handbook. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. Why did... That sentence was a little weird to me. I was still to talk to Mikan and make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot.
Because
The heat. I can't underestimate the time of death.
of the heat, is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see, that might have been the killer's goal. I think there were multiple reasons for the heat. Covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I believe so. I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear in what order the murders occurred. It's so obvious, they're saying it so much too. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. No, it wasn't.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder? Actually, yeah, what does that mean?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, manga, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
I didn't know that. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do
Do
something?
you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it is possible that one more person might have been killed.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
What? It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. This would get out of hand too fast and a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackens can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you've added another rule?
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened will be able to secure an easy victory, right? That's so true. I think I thought about that before. This new rule will prevent that and make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. I mean,
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing?
yeah, I was about to say like 2 more with 1 more person even being the murderer. That's like 3 minimum. So we'd run out of people next trial, right?
You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider this a possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Eh?
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but can we only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up. It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Okay, so if somebody tries to say there were 2 killers, they're wrong.
Like this.
Alright, fine, that's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. I will say, the thing that I like about this game is it's presenting interesting ways to try and, like, subvert the normal killings that happened in, like, the other games. It's presenting us with rules and ways that we have to understand, like, this, like, death game being played, and how the trials work. It is very interesting. Even if you had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
Right it.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
You see, so there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. I guess that narrows down
Yep.
things a little.
Yup, that makes things a little easier.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Oh my god. The movie at the movie theater that we didn't want to watch because we would rather pay $1.5 million or whatever.
Like I said, that
Oh
movie.
my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the imitation is...
Instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that.
Yes, I was just there.
But then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? I should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater. End of flashback.
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Well, this'll eat up a lot of runtime. Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably the hospital, for sure. First victim Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in
You
the
are
first
right.
place.
Thanks to that disparate disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Clues related to Hyoko's death. I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I could do before the class trial. Definitely give it my all until the end.
I feel like the hospital is important. We'll go like hospital, motel, and then the movie, because I feel like the movie's going to take a lot of time. It's surveillance camera, because maybe...
The surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
Oh, I also want to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. Am I sure it's the music venue stage when I'm thinking about it? But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation... Now that I'm looking at this person doesn't have long hair. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and... That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. The one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah. Didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide.
What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Hey, don't think for so long if you don't know. Just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't know. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
Well, But yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. Said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but didn't she seem a little upset? Yeah, surveillance monitor video has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah. Alright, Soda, lay it on me. Hey, you prepared. Oh, hey! You prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined
Right.
up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as a part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I felt, but I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. Sorry, getting a little hard to talk. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same metal camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I had done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. What's this? It's pitch black, I can't see anything. But where's the switch?
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Jockey? You there?
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? You gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aw.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. Ow! My own eyes. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. Squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Then I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtains in the conference room were designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining
See?
through. See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
Interesting. A black light-blocking curtain? That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? Why are you so mad at me?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? What about being embarrassed if I look and troll
Nope.
fail?
I just wanted to mess with you.
If she's definitely upset, why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Because I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Maybe faster just to ask someone. Asking someone. Gundam!
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out! Huh? You talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? Wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Probably just like that. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but... Wait, it's locked? I wonder... The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Yep. It opened just as I thought. This key was Yoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Hello? Well, this is a pretty nice place. So, Hyoko is staying here. Actually, I stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but I feel a little conflicted. That scared me. I don't know why. I thought that was something coming to kill me. Wow. Anyway.
Oh, did the door open?
Wait, how did you get in here? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What, did something happen?
No, it is just, I am starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean? What? Yeah, what are you talking about, Sonia?
The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too,
However-
right?
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason.
Yeah, she hated us. Besides that reason, what other reason would make her lock herself in this room?
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to doctor. She said she had been in her room for some time. I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it.
Aww.
Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore.
That's actually really sad. Yeah.
Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Yeah, that's really sad, honestly. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono,
You are
huh?
right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why. She wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh, yeah. There was a full standing mirror in the. Oh, is that why her kimono was tied like that? She needed to see the bow on the front. That
Do
makes
you
sense.
remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
That's weird that everybody saw that and I didn't, or I just don't remember it. Like,
If you
huh.
do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
I don't think that's your fault, Sonia.
And that was when she kicked me out.
Damn.
It cannot be.
Could it be Yoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? I can see that happening. Yoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Maybe they didn't. Something's wrong. Yeah. Sonia's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. It's the most important part. You arrived at the motel. Who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Oh, it was Monami, which I hate that she was there, but, you know, I guess for motive, motive, I didn't do it. For alibi's sake, yeah. Near me, a body was found. Body. God. Could it be? Oh, and Gundam. Tend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all. True. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Yoko was killed. Between the time you saw Buki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panic in front of the hospital. I asked what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? When we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No. Went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Yoko and wrapped around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. Exactly. But the fact Yoko was killed and we did discover her body. What? You still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Okay. Fuyuko's account has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. I guess we're doing this right now.
Hello there.
Hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. You need to notice it too, right? The case this time is an invitation case in which the killer used that motive as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. You really should watch this movie first. Didn't everybody hate it? And wasn't everybody like, don't do it? Hey, manager, the customer's here. Alright. Huh? Hajime's your customer. Do you have a problem with that? And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You're so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought a Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? I talked to you about it, dude. Like, this feels a little disjointed. It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for the Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! My resistance was invaded. Monokuma reached into my pocket and took this sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, you still watched the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. Already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Then I'll go prepare your production reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hajime, with an invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. But why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. Say 4 a.m. Movie's invitation ticket has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Okay.